hair covered, face wash, body covered, greetings and salutations. You already see pausing, confusion, drinking tea. Uh, so y'all know what I'm doing, right? I'm answering your questions, okay? At one point, this is one of those times. It's not part of the stick. It's just, it's happening. Um, Household items. Any household announcements or items? Yes. Tea videos are coming back. That is not one of the teas that I drink. Meaning that that's not one of the Bigelow teas. That's some regular English breakfast tea out of this mug my best friend TT got me. Strangely enough, I got her a mug for her birthday. She got me this for my birthday. Hers says I need coffee and Jesus every day, and you see what mine is. So see, this is what I love about our friends. We always, we're always in sync, right? Okay. Anywho, but yeah, tea videos are coming out, so it's cold out, so we're gonna get a lot of those out. What else? You might be getting some fiction soonish. Maybe toward the end of the month, going into the beginning of the year, we'll see. You also have another story time that is a true story. And why did I have it look like? And that's about it that I know of right now. Okay, so let's get started. We have three of them. Two are fun, and one I'm gonna have to be a little chatty about. So let's get started. Uh, mm, what did I do? Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Pages were sliding down off the desk, and the bed line didn't call. Okay, cause yeah, I'm on the clock. So okay, anywho, first question. 10K a month, uh, where you do nothing, or 100K a month, but you work 12 hours every day. Well, Monday through Friday, 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Um, I would go 10K a month where I do nothing because I can always get add that to my regular job and build on that, okay? As opposed to 100K and when do I rest? Because that's 12 hours at a job. You still have to travel to that job or and then there's still living there's other living other than just that job, okay? 10K, I can just build on that, okay? So yeah. Next question. Um, what kind of ish do you see people over 40 doing that they should have grown out of in their 20s? Worried about what other people think. I hate that we're still even because I have to say that when I say hate, when I say dislike or hate, people sometimes I still fall in that you still care about what people think. I hate that we've ever cared about anyone's opinion. And yeah, but more and more as we get out of, out once we're out of our teens, out of our 20s, it starts listening and listening. But yeah, by the time you're in your 40s, you really that give a darn button is activated righteously, okay? So yeah, and I hate when I still see people in their 40s. You can't do this because these people say this, or how do I look? I need to lose weight. I need to do this. And who cares? To me at once I turn 40, yeah, it's less and less. I mean, it's probably a good 75% less do I give a darn about what people say. And then even when I do end up having to care about what people say, it annoys me too. I annoy myself. I'm like, why do I care? Okay, so yeah, giving a darn about what people say. All right. The question I have to be chatty about. Hi, my cousin suggested I watch your content on men and women being friends. You mentioned that you dated a man who might have been cheating on you with his female best friend emotionally. I think my boyfriend is having one of those with his friend. Do you mind sharing any clues that made you suspect your boyfriend was his ex boyfriend? But yeah, I mean, he and I was in my 20s then, but he and I are not together. And thank you to your cousin. Thank you, Corey Baker. I know who your cousin is. He told me. So yeah, that's fine. Oh, and I'm still not making you a wild rice casserole. Okay, thanks. All right. So long ago, far away, outspoken diva was in her 20s, right? Okay, and she dated this guy who outspoken diva had a male best friend. That was how I came up. I was like, I had known, guys who did not like, they had problems with that. I had, gone out with guys who, so, and that's fine, to each his own. So of course I always bring up, hey, as soon as you have that long conversation, hey, do you have problems with, and it was not a problem because he had one. And one of the first things he said was, "We've never done anything. One time in college, I kissed her when I was drunk, and she punched me in the face." Hmm. And I thought, okay, make that little note because drunk men tell no tales, right? Okay. All right. So we're dating. Okay. So we're not like we were like just dating. Nothing. We weren't serious. We weren't committed. Right. First time I came to his house, and I saw that there were them in formal gowns and stuff. From their college days, like dance pictures, like the 8x10s that go, in the little frames and stuff. It had those on his dresser, and I was like, interesting. Okay, all right, made a mental note. After we were serious, committed and serious, uh, those pictures were still up, and yeah, I just nicely went pop pop, and in my mind, I'm like, I dare you to put them back up. If you put them back up, I'm breaking up with you. Those pictures never came back up. Okay, so okay, no problem. Cause I'm like, I'm the woman in your life now. You don't, yeah, I don't care, So okay. So then things he started saying about things that were going on in her life. Well, he was a little bit too concerned. I understand that's your best friend, right? Okay, my best friend, when he met me, my best friend, when we met in person, because he and I met online. When he and I met, I brought my best friend, my male best friend, and his. At that time, she was not his wife. She was expecting their first child. That was his girlfriend, right? They came with me, okay? So I understand concern. She ended up in some situations. Yeah, she was with a guy who was not the best for her, but she ended up in some situations where he was too concerned. Then she ended up pregnant with her son, and he was very upset. Again, I understand that she's not the father of this child is not the best person for her, but you're like upset. And I ended up saying, "Did you want this child to be yours?" And he was like, "No, that's not the case. She shouldn't be pregnant by him." And I'm like, okay. A little while later, he and I, me and he and I break up, but it had nothing to do with him. It was other things going on that, we, no. So, a year, maybe a year and a half later, he calls because, unfortunately, they return. I always have guys who return back to the scene of the crime. They want to come back, and we be like, no. But talking and stuff, like, oh no, what happened to? Because the lady that he was dating, they broke up. Well, no, no, no. She broke up with him, and it's because he cheated on her with the female best friend, right? Okay. I keep telling y'all, all of those relationships. I mean, I understand when people say no because all of those relationships are not, platonic. It's not up. No, all of them are not up and up. Everybody's not good, right? Okay. Also, some people you can't be friends with folks that you are attracted to. You can't. Oh no, no. Okay. There's a anyway. So he did cheat on her, and he admitted that. And I was like, oh, he said, but I didn't cheat on. I got that you didn't cheat on on me with her, but and then I laid out, those some emotional things you had going on that okay. So I laid it out to him and stuff like that. He was like, oh wow. Um, so yeah, but those were the things that I thought that was clues. You know, did he and her ever end up in a relationship together? No. She's married to someone else. I did a little Facebook look up before before I came on, because I mean I was like, I had to even remember what her name was. I was like, because I know he's not with her, but what's going on with her, but she's married, and her son is an adult now. So yeah, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, just pay attention to the things he said your boyfriend is saying and doing. Also something I suspected with her, she was a just in case type of person. Like she kind of strung the guy that I was dating along. Like I'm in this relationship, but when I'm single, yeah, we can hang out. That kind of stuff. I don't believe if you read, I'll leave down below the playlist. I don't believe in just in case situations, between uh opposite gender friends. I don't believe in that. If we go somewhere or we hanging out, not that kind. We are friends. We are in platonic spaces. Like me and so. We going to the amusement park. We are not on a date, or I'm not posing as your girlfriend. We are two people, friends, friendly or whatever in this space. Okay. So yeah, and she would do stuff like that, and I'd be like, "That's dangerous." So yeah, some of the reasons why I shaped the way I think about opposite gender friends. So okay, so yeah, just pay attention, keep me updated. I hope it works out. I hope it's not a case of emotional or physical or financial cheating. I hope not. But yeah, pay attention, and then of course, always end up having that conversation. If it's bothersome that much. Okay. Other than that, that's the end of the questions for this video. Uh, you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below in the comments section on this video, or on social media site that you see this on right now. That would be Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and Spill. No, I'm no longer on X or Twitter. X Twitter. Um, And Facebook, except Facebook, you have to leave yours down here on the YouTube video in those comment sections. Or you can shoot me an email at the email address in the description box, okay? All right. Other than that, talking to you in adult terms.